Good evening. Predictive analysis is an important paper which nowadays plays an important role as this economic situation is accepting all new changes. Now the industries are also adopting new methodologies to predict the future. In that logistic regression is a very important criteria. So for we are going to predict values and use values for determining the future. So here, how the variables can be selected. Um, it is the selection of variables is very important scenario. So for that, we are going to discuss over here. So the variable should be more selected should be most relevant to the study or more in and it must be more informative, and it should avoid various multi-correlative overfitting of informations. The accurate data should be given for the researcher or the person who are requires to predict the future. If any unwanted overfitting information is given, the study will not give proper results. So here we are going to discuss about a guide how we are going to select the regression inputs for logistic regression. Before going in depth, certain important things has to be taken into consideration. We are supposed to understand the problem first of all. What is the problem? What the domain knowledge? Whatever the domain you are going to get into research, that knowledge is very important. Only then the variables needed for the study can be easily determined. For example, if at all you are going to study about the customers in an department or store or etc. So the data which are required and which are relevant should be collected as of the study requires. So the outcome variable ensure that regarding the outcome ensure that dependent variables is binary or categorical or for a multi-nominal logistic regression. Data exploration is very important. In analyze the data using descriptive statistics, visualization, example histograms or scatter plots, or correlation matrix can also be used to understand the relationship between variables and also the target. Correlation is a very good method for estimating the relationship between the variables. So the most important thing is the feature of the selection criteria is very important. It should be relevant to study, and it should have very meaningful relationship between the outcomes. The most important statistical tools that can be used to find out this meaningful relationship: chi-square for categorical variables, t-test for continuous variables, or visualization to access this. Avoid multicollinearity, exclude highly correlated predicts to prevent unstable coefficient estimates. Check using correlation matrix, that is example Pearson correlation for continuous variables. Variable inflation factor VAF, that is it should be less than 5 to 10 between 5 and 10, and or greater than. It indicates multicollinearity, sufficient variation, ensure features having enough variability to be predictive. Features with low variance, example nearly constant values and little values. Data will ensure the availability for at the prediction time and not prone to be missing. Data whenever is needed should be made available for the study to be done in a proper tune. Feature of selection methods is nothing but univariate analysis. Each test feature relationship between the target using p-values from the logistic regression or correlation. Select the features with significant relationship. That is, it should be less than p-value should be less than 0.05. Stepwise selection. Forward selection start with no features, add 1 to time based on improvement in model performance. Okay. Backward estimation, start with all features, remove the least significant ones. Stepwise, there is both forward and backward selection. Regularization method can also be used. Use technique like lasso L1 regulation to automatically shrink the irrelevant features of the coefficient to zero, selecting features. So Python is a very good tool that can, by using the scale-learn or linear model, logistic regression can be easily imported. And the values can be easily predicted, and it can be selected also. Feature importance is tree-based models, that is random forest. To rank feature importance, then select top features for the logistic regression. So pre-processing features handle missing values, impute mean, median of values for continuous, and mode for categorical. Normally, mean, median, mode are very good tool for to find out missing values. Encode categorical values. Use one hot encoding or dummy variables for categorical prediction. For this also, Python is a very important tool. Python plays a very important role in logistic regression too. For any predicted predictable values, some of the simple tips: start simple, begin with small set of values, and the test should be the combination of different models also. Dimension should be reduced. Many features should not be included. Only limited features should be kept to determine the fact values. Certain respect the practical considerations. The cost of collecting everything should be taken into consideration. So next is actually some of the examples for predicting whether the customer will crunch. Okay, the initial features: using frequency, customer age, support calls, subscription plans, account balance. Check correlations, encode categorical values, and scale continuous features. Standardize customer age and account balance. Use lasso regression to set off features. Evaluate a model using with the cross validation. So as of we discussed already, uh, we know that predicting future is a become has become the very important role of any analytical data analytic experts. So if you are very confident in logistic regression, the future job market will welcome you. Thank you.